What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith. I hope you're all having yourself a great night. It's Tuesday, so of course, we are going behind enemy lines with the New York Giants. So, division opponent coming up this week, we're heading on over to New Jersey, and we're going to smack them directly in the mouth. So, I thank you for taking the time tonight. Going to try to make this as quick as I can for you. Get through this Week 12 opponent for the Philadelphia Eagles. Any questions, any kind of comments that you guys have about this upcoming match? Maybe you want to talk about the prior matchup. Whatever's on your mind, let me know. You're watching this later. Feel free to comment down below. Always happy to talk some birds with you. So let's get it going, baby. Now, if you missed anything yesterday, let's go over that real quick. Darius Slay still in the concussion protocol, but looking good for him, apparently. Hopefully he's ready to go. And then Sean Bradley dealing with that shoulder injury he got in the game. He also looks like he will be ready to go. Now, on the flip side, we had a place. We're going to place Davian Taylor on the IR. Practice will be tomorrow. We'll get a lot more news there. Hey, maybe Brandon Brooks comes back, right? Something I've been warning you guys for the last couple of weeks. He's coming back here soon. The 8-week timetable was just this past week. So, hey, if everything's going as planned, no setbacks, we could have Brandon Brooks back. So you got Landon Dickerson at left guard and now Brandon Brooks. Hopefully he's healthy, one of the best guards in the game. So, oh, hell yeah, let's go, baby. Now, on another negative note, Jordan Howard, he will be out this game. Hopefully that is the only game he misses. But we talked about this yesterday. We have the giant killer on our roster, Mr. Boston Scott. So, never want to see anybody hurt. Hope the best for you there, Jordan Howard. But let's go, Boston. Let's go, Miles. Let's go, Kenny. Right? Jalen, whoever the hell's running the ball, Rager, Krez, whoever you're giving it to, run that damn ball. So you guys know me. You know, run the ball is my thing to say. So I'm basking in the glory here last few weeks. We're actually running the damn ball. So I'm a very happy man. Now, I'll tell you who's not a very happy man. That's Jason Garrett. We all know Jason here. We dealt with him in Dallas for the longest time and now found himself as the New York Giants offensive coordinator and could not get anything done with all of those weapons. Now, it does not help when you have a terrible quarterback like Daniel Jones. So, saw something hilarious. Somebody called out, I think it was maybe Zach Rosenblatt, who used to write for the Eagles, now for the Giants. And it was something from like last year. Like, I can tell you one thing for sure. Daniel Jones is better than Jalen Hurts. A lot of backtracking going on, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of backtracking. So let's get forward here and let's punch these Giants in the mouth. Let's go behind enemy lines and let's check out just who we're facing. We know who the Giants are. We hate them with all of our hearts. But let's break it down. Let's dissect it and see what they've got going on in Week 12. So right now they're at the bottom of the division, sitting there at 3-7. That's got to feel great. 5-6 we are in second place, and I love every second of it because Dallas, you've got Karen Rodgers out there. Now you've got Amari Karen. Hey, these guys want to be stupid and listen to stupid people. That's what you get. So now they get to miss some football, and the Eagles get a chance. So if they can lose, the Eagles can win. Oh, hell yeah. We talk about don't care if we win the division. We can sneak into the playoffs, but holy hell, the division could be right in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go get ourselves a division win this week. Now, the Giants, led by Joe Judge. We just talked about Jason Garrett being let go. Well, it seems as if Freddie Kitchens will be taking over the play calling duties as offensive coordinator. That's what's being said, and I would imagine so. That was the first name I thought of. You heard some rumblings about the Eagles being interested in him. Regardless, he will probably take over. And then you've got Patrick Graham there at DC, and then Thomas McGaughey at special teams coordinator. So a younger coaching staff. You guys know Joe Judge, not a good coach, but because he was under good coaches, he gets a job. So, he coached with Bill Belichick. He was even a coach at Alabama when Nick Saban and them won the national championship. So this guy likes to ride coattails. But as you see, not doing so great so far. Now, let's take a gander at how this offense is looking first and foremost. They're 25th in the league, not even getting 100 yards per game, but they have Saquon Barkley back now. So missing him will, obviously always be a pretty terrible thing. Saquon Barkley is, the real deal, man. And it sucks when you see anybody getting hurt. And especially, a dude from Penn State, Pennsylvania guy, hey, Yeah. Don't care though, because he's a giant, so I want to beat him. But yeah, I'm glad to see he's healthy. It's just I'm sure the Eagles aren't, because this dude, if he gets going, I mean, he can change the game. It doesn't matter how good our team is, and we're gonna break it down. What kind of team they are, exactly the things they can do. But we should be able to win this game. I really don't want to hear any kind of excuses. I mean, if we do, because that'd be pretty bad. And we talked about what the beginning of this season meant for the Eagles, right? What we learned facing such hard teams with good offenses, okay defenses, then some pretty good defenses with some offenses, but we were able to learn a lot through that. And I think, that is just going to build this into a real special team for the future. And we talk about that. I'm looking at the big picture here. I think we're building a dynasty here. People say I'm getting a little ahead of myself. That's fine. I see a lot of talent, and I've seen it since this offseason. And, when you talk to the trainers, you talk to the people that feed these guys, you talk to everybody you possibly can, then you're not left out in the dark just reading somebody's article because they're pissed off they never played football. So now they want to write about how this guy sucks. Well, good for them, because, well, does he suck now? Yeah, a lot of backtracking going on, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe they should tune in sometime. Now you're looking at this team. This is not a team that should be able to do anything. Now they've got some receivers that have been off and on. The injuries, I'll definitely try to keep you up with that stuff. But yeah, they're all over the place. They've got some weapons. It's just crazy. They can't get things going. 19th in passing, 23rd total yards overall, and then 25th in points. Ugh. So this defense should be able to bounce. Now, we've talked about this the last couple weeks. Our defense should be able to get out there, get some sacks. They've got Andrew Thomas back now. Now, he had his struggles last year as a rookie. Let's be real. It looks like he's improved a little bit, but this defense still needs to get that damn pressure. We still need to put the hurting on him, man. And I think we could definitely do that. We can cause some turnovers, do some things here. Now, this is a team giving up 2.2 sacks per game, 0.9 interceptions thrown per game. So look at that, man. They're like middle of the pack with this stuff. So they're turning that ball over, giving up sacks, fumbling the ball, turning it over 1.4 times per game. So let's get some turnovers. Let's get some sacks on this offense. We should be able to shut this offense down. I mean, you've seen what we've done to some other teams. So let's keep it going and let's shut them down. Now we talk about the quarterback, Daniel Jones. I'll be real with you. I am not afraid of Casper, the friendly ghost here. I'm not afraid of Mike Lennon either. So bring it on, dude. Put some pressure on them, put them on their ass. And I think these dudes get rattled and they just start, let Daniel Jones turn the ball over, put him on his ass. Maybe Mike Lennon has to come in and then you do the same thing to him. The one thing they're going to try to do, though, is establish that run with Saquon Barkley. So if you could take that away, make them one-dimensional, it's game on, baby. So Saquon, real deal. We all know it. You just got to shut him down. You got to key in on him. It sucks Davian Taylor is going to be out because he would be a perfect linebacker to try to cover him. TJ Edwards been doing great, though. Love that. So Singleton will come in, try to fill in for what Davian Taylor's been doing. But everybody's got to help out here. You need the corners tackling. You need the linemen getting some damn pressure up front. You need them getting a push. You need the safeties coming up and hitting people. We need a team effort here. Do not sleep on the divisional giants. Every divisional game can get rowdy. So let's go beat some giant ass. Now, on to the wide receivers. We talk about this. I'm just going off of who played the most snaps last week. So here you go. Your top two, Kadarius Toney and Kenny Golladay. Sterling Shepard, Darius Slayton, all dealing with injuries. All four of those guys dealing with injuries this year. Same as John Ross. They've got Colin Johnson there. They brought in Pharaoh Cooper. No way there. Stupid spell check. Anyway, yeah, I was just saying he spells his name with no A there. Anyway, brought him in. He's getting some return duties. We'll see if he gets any snaps dependent on these injuries here. But John Ross is back. So they've got some weapons, man. And you never know when someone could get hot. So let's just hope it's not this week Daniel Jones decides he wants to be good. But Dante Pettis and CJ Board, both are returners as well, but they found themselves on the IR. So missing a couple weapons there, but looking to get their top ones back. Evan Ingram healthy, but Kyle Rudolph did not play yesterday. So we'll see what his health is like for the game. I think it was his ankle he hurt, but they got Caden Smith there. Hey-oh, and then little Chris Myarick from Temple, if you guys remember. But you see down there on IR, you got Levine Tuololu and Ryson John. So they've got, dude, they had so many IR people and injuries and stuff. It was ridiculous. I was like, holy hell, dude, trying to make these graphics fit in stupid ass little names in there. But I want you guys to be up to date with everything that's going on because, well, that's how I like to be. So Last piece of the offense, let's look at the most important, the offensive line. We talk about Andrew Thomas being back. Nate Solder goes back to right tackle where he was playing left tackle. Matt Pert goes back to the bench. Presumably, we shall see what exactly happens, but that's what it is for now. Will Hernandez, a decent guard, but you got Billy Price, Matt Skura. I don't give a damn. It's time for Hargrave. It's time for Cox, Milton Williams. Get some effing pressure, get some sacks, and put a hurting on Daniel Jones. Do not allow Saquon to run that damn ball. Let's go. I'm not worried about the Giants. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm glad you agree, dude. You shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't. And I know a lot of people have been misconstrued this year, and they think the Eagles are the worst team in the league and Jalen Hurts sucks. But hey, man, people are starting to figure out, hey, maybe these experts are just getting paid to rile people up, and you shouldn't hold on to their words as truth. Maybe you can listen to people that actually know about football and get things right. I don't know, but that's my thing. I created this so I didn't have to deal with that kind of stuff, the doubt. And it's like, look, we're going to have our skepticism. We're going to go through pain. We're Eagles fans, man. That's part of the damn thing. But ain't nobody going to tell me about my team, right? Especially these little turds who always just try to, Deshaun Watson has to come. No, he doesn't. He really doesn't. Jalen Hurts, QB1, eat it. So Jalen Hurts going up against a defense that can definitely give us some problems. They are a team that's, a divisional matchup. So, in their house, it's always going to be rowdy. But this defense is going to be, hungry. But I don't care. They've got some playmakers on here, and they do cause some turnovers. But let's take a look at their standings here, where they're at right now. They're 22nd against the run, 26th against the pass, 26th in total yards allowed, and 24th in points. But that's not good. That is not good. So this defense that is usually one of their strong points has been horrible this year. So I know they've dealt with some injuries. I know they have stuff, but I don't care. So have we. And we're a very young team with a new head coach, and I don't give a shit because, well, we're not 3-7. So figure it out. Now, where it gets skewed a little bit, you see the reason they were able to win a couple games is because they actually do get some turnovers. Now, I'm not getting many sacks, 22nd in the league there, but getting an interception per game. Holy shit. Tied for 9th. Fumble recovery. They get half per game. That's tied for 8th as well. And then they're in 8th place with 1.5 total turnovers per game. So, wow. You got guys back there. Let's actually just go through it. You'll see what I'm talking about. But they've got some playmakers there, man. And that's fine. So, any given Sunday, you can't just go into a game like, oh, we're the better team with the better record. That's just how it goes. We win. I'd be a rich man if that's how it went. But, hey, you always have to be looking out for the crazy stuff. So that's where I come in, man. Hell yeah, it, man. Hey, I can't stress enough. And it's awesome to have everybody on board now because it's like, damn it, I can't remember who just said it on the chat the other day. Like, please make a shirt that says run the damn ball. I mean, you guys know I've been saying it for 4 years now on a show. It's been my motto since I was a kid, okay? Because I grew up watching Andy Reid. My dad used to scream it, so that used to be my damn thing, right? So, backyard birds, let's go, dude. Let's run that damn ball because that's exactly all we want to see. We know that throughout this season. What did I talk about? I talked about before the season, we're going to be a running game. That's going to help Jalen Hurts so much. So everybody just give him time to develop because there's going to be bumpy roads, right? Well, we didn't run the ball and the bumpy roads were effing crazy. So we talk about the fact that let's run the ball, right? So we start running the ball. We start running the damn ball. Jalen Hurts doesn't throw the ball 25 plus times, and we find success. Oh my God, who would have thought it? I don't know. People talking about it for months upon months upon months. And look, I know it's different when you're there. You're the NFL coach. You're playing the Chiefs. You're playing the Bucs. You're playing the Cowboys. These teams score a lot of points. Okay, you think RPO, that's considered a run. Well, Jalen Hurts, you can put everything on him. Now he's passing the ball. He doesn't want to run the ball. Things are getting rowdy, dude. So let's run the ball. Let's go, dude. I'm all about it. I'm all about it, dude. So, yes, I 100% agree with you. Even with Jordan Howard out, that sucks because that's our power back. I really love what he was doing. We can never have nice things. But Miles Sanders is back, so finding peace in that. Boston Scott, the giant killer, is there, so of course I find peace in that. And then Kenny Gainwell, inactive last week. Saw him the first couple games. It was like, what the hell? This is what we need to see, though. 1 week it's this guy. 1 week, I don't care. Running back by committee. Run the damn ball. Your best running back runner is Jalen Hurts right now. That dude, the fact, and here's the thing. This is what we talked about in the offseason. People talked about Jalen Hurts being a dual threat quarterback as if it was a bad thing. If he can progress as a passer, and we all know that he needs to do that, and he has, he can be scary. Because imagine you're a defense and you're looking at Miles Sanders in the backfield, and you see Dallas Goedert, you see a guy like Tyree Jackson, you're like, oh, Jesus. Then you see Devontae Smith, Quez Walker, you're like, oh, shit, who am I going to? And while you're doing all this, maybe a little play action after we've just been pounding the rock down your throat, all of a sudden, oh, a little fake hand. Now you don't know if Jalen Hurts is about to take off with it, if Miles Sanders actually has it, or if you're about to get burned deep, or maybe a little cross in the middle, or maybe it's a corner. Dude, I love it. And this is the stuff we talk about, man. We have to make it our game, right? And that's I think that I couldn't agree more. You have to establish a run. You're a young team with a young quarterback. And I don't understand what a lot of people were talking about this whole year. Like, oh, well, Jalen Hurts doesn't come out with, the number one best quarterback, Pro Bowl, All-Pro. He sucks. It's like, not really. But if you look at the last 5 weeks, he actually has the best QBR out of every quarterback. So Hurts haters down bad right now, man. Down bad. Whoo, he is, dude. I love him. I love Boston Scott, dude. I'm so pumped, and I hope he has a big game. My man, Christian, what's going on, dude? We're just going through this behind enemy lines, New York Giants. Right now, we're on to the defense. Appreciate you taking the time, my man. Hopefully, you're off to a great start to your week. You know how we do. We're going to get into the Eagles' opponent this week, week 12. Heading over to New York to whoop some ass. So we just went over the offense. Now we're going to head into the defense. I'm sure you saw, but you also missed Jason Garrett getting fired. So I don't ever want to see anybody lose a job. I mean, this is somebody's life. I'm not laughing at that, but, I hate the Cowboys and I don't like the Giants. So to see the team fail, I enjoy that. But best of luck to him, man. Hopefully he figures it out, gets a job somewhere. Best of luck to you, man. Now on to the defensive line. This is another 3-4 defense, my lord. We have faced more 3-4 defenses than 4-3, and I can guarantee you that because I make the effing graphics every damn week. And I'm telling you, we've only faced like 2 or 3 4-3 defenses. So the league is changing, and then you guys saw that stat I made earlier before the season started, that a lot of the teams are going to come out, and there's going to be more 3-4 than there is 4-3. So it has been that way, pretty wild. But these guys, they've got some beasts in there, 3-4. Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Austin Johnson in there. Old Danny Shelton floating around. But those guys, they can put a hurting on you. The thing is, they haven't been the greatest this year. So there's always weaknesses, baby, and we got to find them. And, dude, remember how much everybody's telling me, like, well, you're not going to be able to run the ball against the Saints. I just kept saying, well, you remember when you told me that against the Broncos? Well, the Broncos are 9th in the league. Yeah, 9th in the rush. Yeah, well, we ran all over them. And then, as I explained, we're going to run for over 200 yards on the Saints because, well, they don't even allow 100-yard rushers. They're only allowing 72.9 per game. Well, are they there? Because we done did 244 on you. So enjoy that if you could. We're going to keep pounding that rock. I don't care if it's Dexter Lawrence, Dexter himself coming with his little blade. I don't care. Run the effing ball. Now, the outside linebackers, edge rushers here. Azeez Ojulari. We talked about these guys. We talked about all these guys. Preseason, we did the whole NFC East outlook. They got themselves 2 very talented kids, and I talked about these 2 extensively. I do not like that. They are part of the future for the Giants, but here they are. Ellerson Smith getting some time now because of some injuries. We'll see if Lorenzo Carter is ready. Oshane Jimenez. And look, these guys were banged up last week, but we'll see if they're ready. You guys know me. I will be on it tomorrow with the injury reports. We'll be going over that, and then we'll be getting it throughout the week, man. I'll keep you up to date with everything. So they've got themselves an pass rush, but these young guys are getting better and better and better. So got a force up front that you never know what could do to you. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The one thing I kept talking about this offseason was the offensive line we have. And as I talked about earlier in the video, Brandon Brooks could be coming back. So I don't care who they have on their defensive line. Our offensive line will destroy them. So I think people are being put on notice like, well, you're going to find out with Cam Jordan and Marcus Davenport. Well, we found out. We did, didn't we? So on to the inside linebackers. Tay Crowder, Reggie Ragland taking over. They had Blake Martinez. What a great addition from the Packers. Ends up injured. That sucks for them. So they are doing what they can with these guys. What the hell did I do? I freaking saved the wrong damn picture, you son of a bitch. So that's somehow I first had it. The IR had the names from the outside linebackers on the inside linebackers. Then the names, and I was like, what the fuck? Because last week we actually faced a 4-3. So I used different templates for the two different, defenses. And I accidentally started doing it. So I don't know what the fuck I did along the way there. But I'm going to give it one shot here. You only get one shot. I think I'm about to blow. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm a little drifty today. Yeah, I don't think it's there. Sorry, I was just looking at my files. I don't see it, but you can believe it. They've got who the hell is on their roster in the middle there? I'm trying to think. Old Pep here. Can't remember anything. Let's get down in the middle. Yeah, Blake Martinez. Oh, that's who it was. I was trying to think of Derek McKinney. You guys remember from the Texans? He is now signed with the Giants. I think he saw about like 20 snaps or fewer last week. So he's a part of that defense too. So you will be seeing a little bit of him. Sorry about that. I always got to be messing something up. But yeah, Freddie Kitchens got hired. No, Freddie Kitchens has worked there, man. Freddie Kitchens was somebody they talked about with the Eagles, all that great stuff. But no, he already works there. He's the assistant. I can't remember. But yeah, they're going, as I talked about earlier in the video, they're going to promote him probably to offensive coordinator. That's probably the most likely guy. We're the number one running team. No, we are number 2 in the league in rushing, but looking good the past few weeks, man. So keep it rolling, and we will be that number 1 rushing attack. Yes, the Giants do indeed suck. 3-7. Enjoy yourselves. But let's get moving on to the secondary. I actually got to run somewhere still tonight. Son of a bitch. But let's get into the secondary. Cornerbacks. James Bradbury, one of the most underrated corners in the game. Don't give a shit. Devontae Smith, smoke his ass. Adoree Jackson, don't care. Quez, smoke his ass. Darnay, yeah, don't care. Jalen, I still believe in you. Going to need more production. We're going to need more, this offense, the passing game to get going. But yeah, let's go. Let's get this passing game going. Aaron Robinson, the kid from UCF, I really like. But regardless, I don't care. I think that we should be able to whoop some ass here. But look, James Bradbury is a tough dude. And this is going to be really fun to see how Devontae Smith works against a guy that's going to be very, very physical with him. Going to be pressing him on the line. So I can't wait to see how Devontae smokes his ass. And then the safeties, man, we talk about earlier in the year, I thought, oh man, they're going to use a lot of 3 safety sets. And they did, dude. They were using them a lot at the beginning of the year. They've got 3 studs back there. Logan Ryan, Xavier McKinney, and then of course, Jabril Peppers. But Peppers found himself on IR. Done. That blows, man. So out. And now you've got at least 2 good ones. So you're seeing more just 2 safety sets. But Julian Love gets his snaps. Hey, J.R. Reed still in the NFL. That's wild as hell. Best of luck to him, ex-Eagle. Then Nate Ebner, not to be confused with Earl Hebner. And then Steven Parker here, you remember from the Chiefs. So they've got some depth at safety still, but missing Jabril Peppers is huge. Quincy Wilson there, but also on the IR. So too bad for them, man. A lot of injuries I talked about. Holy hell, making these damn graphics. I was like, what the like, it was nuts, dude. So he's going, we got score predictions on a Tuesday. I'll give you mine on Saturday, but love to see it, man. Yeah, I think a big win myself. Christian's going 38-7. Yeah, I think once again, you guys know, I had us 20-plus victories for the Broncos and the Saints. And if I think we could score more than 20-plus points against those two, yeah, I think we could do that to Giants. But, once again, it comes back to it's a home game, division game. Never know what can happen. But I'm just trying not to get ahead of myself, right? I'm excited, but I know this team is still very young. There's a lot to learn. This team is going to be focused on our run game. They know they're going to try to stop it. So you have to be able to implement more things in your offense. You can't just only run. You run the ball, you establish that run, and then you open up that effing playbook, baby, and let it fly. Jalen Hurts is getting much better throwing across the middle, throwing to his left. He's not just going to his right. He's not just going to his first read. I love to see it. You love to see it. Let's keep seeing it. I really want to see this passing game go off. They've got a good secondary, so it'll be a good challenge, but I think we're up to it. So let's go, Birds. Yeah, let's go. My man Astro. Yo, I'm so glad you hopped on. Dude, so I sat here for like 15 effing minutes looking through because I thought, I don't know if it was you or somebody messaged me, and I thought you had actually gave me the thing for your music. So please message me on one of those platforms because I can't find it for the life of me. But I'm glad you tuned in, my man. Thank you. My girlfriend's like, what are you freaking out? I was like, I cannot find this dude. And then I typed it in, but it just doesn't come out as that. So I don't know, man. I'm a drifter. It's been quite a day, but I did try just in case earlier today. And I'm glad you're here, dude. Appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good night, but we're just closing up here. Just went through the offense and the defense, went behind enemy lines with the New York Giants. But now we never leave out the special team. So let's take a gander quick. Graham Gano, yeah, from Carolina. He's there. He's actually one of the top scorers in the league right now. They kick a lot. So he's probably going to get some work if they can move the ball down the field, but we'll see how that goes. Riley Dixon at punter, and then Casey Crider as their long snapper. Now, mentioned earlier when talking about the wide receivers that they did add Pharaoh Cooper. So you look at Pharaoh Cooper and you realize, wow, this guy's been around for 3,000 years, and he just literally returns the ball pretty well. So they brought him in. We talked about Peppers being on IR. CJ Board is on IR. They got Dante Pettis back there on IR, who gets punched sometimes. So you've got other guys like Darnay Holmes, Kadarius Toney, John Ross, who have each had like 1 or 2 returns themselves. But Pharaoh Cooper came in, and it's so weird. This is like week 4 or 5 where we've had a team where they have like one specific returner, and it's like, you got a guy that just returns, huh? No doubt. And I'd love to see Rager start doing things. And I think, Quez Watkins can do some things back there. I think there's really some options back there. I just want a big special teams play one of these weeks. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. Driving me insane. Dude, awesome. Either send it to my Twitter. I don't know if you, because I thought that's where you sent it to. I thought I did. I don't know, man. Something else came up when I put it in. You're going to have to send me the link, dude, because it was driving me mad. Got to turn your notification. Hey, I appreciate you, man. And I go on every day, but my life's a little chaotic. And I just was sitting down with my girlfriend, like, what times can I try to? Because what I want to do is I'm going to go back just because people started interviewing everybody like I was doing in the beginning when I was sick. It's like I kind of got away from it. I'm not going to do that just because other people are doing it. It's like I want to do at least one day a week where we get somebody on from like another show or something, spread that brotherly love like we were before. Then I want to do like a certain questionnaire, like do a live one. And then I'm thinking, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys even like me going on here every day. I mean, I've been doing it, dude, for 4 years. And I was like really sick before, dude. So like just I look back on it and I'm like, I don't even know how I've worked and done all of the things I've done in these past few years while doing this. But here we are, dude. But I appreciate the hell out of you guys. And I try to do as much as I can, as I possibly can. And I came home to do this one, and then I literally have to go run back out again. And I seriously am so effing tired right now. Hopefully I don't drive into the freaking tree here. Have you ever seen the Eagles YouTuber for Philly 500? I think that's maybe who I met a few weeks ago at one of the games. Or was that Philly Foothills? Somebody has asked me about a couple of these guys, and I'm starting to see some of them. A couple of them started following me. I followed them back. And I got to go on a bunch of shows the past couple of weeks, which was so awesome, dude. Just getting to talk about the birds with a bunch of other people that love the birds. So I had an awesome, awesome time doing that. And that just made me feel like, dude, this is what you were doing, man, before all these other, like, go back to getting players on and media. Like, what are you doing? And I know, you guys appreciate just talking birds and stuff too, but I want to make it a better experience for you. So I always tell you, let me know, man, what you want more of, what you want less of. You want me to shut the hell up? I'll try my best. But I appreciate the hell out of you guys. I really do. I really have to get rolling though. But yeah, that was it. Behind enemy lines with the New York Giants. If you missed anything, be sure to go back, comment. I'll see it, and I will happily talk some birds with you. I'm always down. Appreciate you taking the time. If you need to reach out to me, you can find me on all of these platforms. Always down to talk birds, talk life, whatever it is. Let's go, baby. Made a post earlier today, talked about, we talked about on the show briefly that day after the incident I had with the panic attack. Dude, that was horrible at the game. So I appreciate the people that reached out. I appreciate all the people that were there and everything. But it's like, this is what I talk about on every show, and I can't hide when something happens to me. You know what I mean? I got to be open. So shit happens to all of us. We go through stuff. Some hide it better than others, but you shouldn't be hiding it. You should be dealing with it. I'm not trying to preach to anybody. I'm just saying what I do wrong. So I'm trying to learn and trying to be open. And that's what I always do at the end of the show, because I want you guys to know if you need a friend, I'm always here for you, because I truly appreciate you guys being here for me and the friendships that I've made, the family. It's truly awesome. Like meeting you guys at the game. Like Like, it's ridiculous, like, how far this has grown, and I can't thank you guys enough. I really can't. But I will be back tomorrow for a little pre-Thanksgiving fun. We'll be just talking about the injury report. I've got a bunch of stuff going on, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you need anything, reach out. But thanks for tuning in. Have yourself a great rest of your night. And as always, come on!